Bonjour, Monsieur Adam, excusez-moi s'il vous plaît, pour Jodia, and then with Mele. I am Colonel Kevin Henry, Deputy Force Commando for the MSS. On behalf of the Force Commando, Mr. Bakr Tunde, and the men and women of the MSS, we'd like to thank you for being with us here today as we welcome our new personnel to our ranks. This new contingent further reinforces our growing multinational and multi-domain joint security team, and by extension, the MSS's operational capacity to fulfill our mandate of support to the Haitian National Police and by extension, the Haitian state. We'd like to thank His Excellency the President, the TPC, His Excellency the Prime Minister and the Cabinet, and key stakeholders and partners from the Diplomatic Corps for their strident support to the MSS as we all seek to tackle the significant threats that plague Haiti. We'd further like to thank President Ruto and the visiting Kenyan delegation for the strong and resolute leadership of the MSS by the Republic of Kenya. We'd also like to thank PG Normil Ramu and his HMP team as we reaffirm on behalf of the Force Commando the MSS's commitment to supporting the HMP and the Haitian state. We ultimately also like to thank every well-meaning member of the Haitian society, both here and in the diaspora, for welcoming and standing resolutely with us, shoulder to shoulder. This mission belongs to all of us. So, on behalf of our mission, we would again like to thank you for your support, your insight, your feedback, even your criticisms, and most of all, your love for Haiti. On behalf of the Commando and the entire MSS, thank you for your time and your efforts. And we will end by reminding you that nous engagez pour Haiti recommence give. Thank you. Gracias. Asante. Merci à vous.
Les filles face à Konya. Les filles sont extrêmement importantes. Nous avons un moment Konya en Haïti, un moment de passeport. Côté que le pays a changé, le pays a changé. Le pays a changé. Il est clair. Il faut que nous-mêmes, au niveau de nous, il y ait des changements qui sont faits au niveau de façon que nous-mêmes de gérer le pays. Et c'est ça que et c'est pour ça que le budget rectificatif qui est venu, ce budget rectificatif hier, le président l'exécutif, le Premier ministre a dit déjà, nous sommes en situation de guerre, il faut que nous fassions face à la guerre. Nous faisons face à la guerre, il faut que nous mettions tout ça que nous gagnons. Assurez-nous que toutes nos soucis, assurez-nous tout, que la force qui est là, qui a pédé là, force la police, force armée d'Haïti, tout le monde saura, et comprendre le gouvernement dans sa cause sérieux, et c'est pour ça que j'ai que le gouvernement. So we want to say thank you to the government of Kenya, particularly the President Ruto, to assemble the troops in here. Thank you to Commandant Otonde, has been there for some time. Thank you for coming today, and I'll say, bon travail, et plus haut, et fait. Thank you very much.
Let us clap very well from other countries, our dignitaries from Kenya, my brothers being led by the DG of HNP Ramon, the media, and the new contingent from Kenya. Good morning. Good morning once again. The team from Kenya. Habari yenu. Welcome home. Haiti is the second home after Kenya. Your Excellency, before I invite the head of delegation from Kenya, I want just to give you a summarized brief. When we arrived here, we didn't know anywhere. But when we landed here, we landed into the safe hands. The safe hands are represented here. The President, being now our coach, is our coach. He tells us, go to number 6, go to number 7, go to number 9. Because they want a winning team. And again, we have our captain. Captain is ever with us, day and night. And that is the Prime Minister. He normally calls us, tell us, okay, today, MSS, FC, you are going to shoot directly. Because this is a winning team. So, when you go back to Kenya, tell them we are in safe hands and we are very happy we don't have any problem being here. And again, the head of the delegation from Kenya, I happened to meet the Minister of Justice, a gentleman and a half. When I met with him for the first time, I thought again that he was coming from Kenya. Because if you look at him, he ought to look like me. And he told me he's a nation. And again, the delegation from Kenya, very soon we will also join with the winning team again. The Secretary for Public Security, who was also once one of the players of key security in this country. And again, the head of delegation. This is, you can take it to the bank. When I came here, I arrived and we had the DG. We normally don't salute each other, we call each other my brother, my friend. And that friendship, all of us Kenyans who are here, they normally ask me, have you seen your brother? So the name has changed from now the DG to the brother. It's Mele, that's the DG of the HNP. And again, the head of delegation from Kenya, I can tell you the teams in terms of support from the international community. We have our ambassador from the US. He's my friend, not even being an ambassador. He did something very marvelous to us when we arrived here. He invited me to his house, and I thought that I was going to get people who are going to cook. And he told me, sit down, I'm going to cook for you today. And he has been doing it severally. So we take him as one of our brothers, and he is very, very supportive to us. Again, the head of delegation, when we came here, you know, MSS was something that was still struggling. Then again, we had a meeting, and we had the ambassador from Canada. And the ambassador from Canada has been supportive fully. When we were discussing some of the things from the trust fund, he said, nothing else, priority is MSS. And we don't take that for granted. And again, the head of the delegation from Kenya, allow me to tell you there's ambassador of France who is away, and he has been part and parcel of this team. And I can tell you, the Prime Minister can attest to that. There was a demonstration in Korsonde. And when people were demonstrating, one officer came out and started to talk with them in Creole. Instead of demonstration, they started to clap for him. And that was through the training that we're getting through the Francophone. That is under trust, and we support, and we really appreciate that. Again, the head of delegation, when we came here, you know very well, MSS is a unique mission. And I was handed over to Madam SRSG, Albino, because especially we are under the UN, because it's a UN-backed mission. And now it's being represented by the officer standing next to me. The head of delegation, I can say much about being here. I think since I came here, I've not gone home because I'm comfortable. And I'm comfortable because of our father here, the president, and our captain, the prime minister. And he said very soon he wants me to invite him so that we can eat the food from Kenya. And we